So here we go, guys. Here we are in the dev server, and yeah, we have some news for you. It's not closed. Yeah, it was supposed to be closed today, but it isn't. It is extended, not for one day, not up to Monday, but extended until the 7th of November. Yes, a whole new week of dev server for us to check it out. So this can be a good thing, this can be a bad thing depending on where you stand. I think it's good because they have time to actually fix all the problems. I really don't want like air-to-air missiles to stop working or APHE shells basically ignore armor just because you are reversing anymore. So if they have more time to just make players test everything and add the stuff like very, very slow manner, I think it's okay, right? But I know some of you will be upset, so let's talk a little bit about the new vehicles so that I can remedy that, okay? So the first vehicle here, guys, it is the Hawk 200 RDA. So it is here in the dev server. As you can see, it is not ready, of course, right? It is far from ready. It doesn't have textures, it doesn't have guns, it doesn't have pretty much anything besides the missiles and the flight model, okay? The cockpit actually is ready. It looks very ready, but yeah, this is going to be the new Hawk 200, guys. Very interesting aircraft, and this is the one that you want to get, to be honest, because you can get 2 extra missiles on the wingtips, as you can see there. And also, guys, you have the ability of carrying the Skyflash missile, right? So, of course, you have the Raider, the APG-66, which is the Raider from the F-16. It's the H model, and I don't think it's fully ready yet, this Raider, but as you can see, I mean, you have search pull stopper, the normal search, and then the C mode for ships because of the Sea Eagle missile, and that's kind of it, right? So it is still very much a limited, Raider. I think it's not even the Raider is ready here, but you do have your Sky Flashes, man. So imagine this, a Hawk 200 with Sky Flashes, which is pretty interesting in my opinion, right? It's great that they are finally adding this aircraft, and as you can see, I mean, the Sky Flash will bring something different to the table over here. It's not fully working, I don't think, yet. I mean, it's trying to track, but it's I'm pushing the limits as well a little bit. But yeah, guys, AIM-9, Sky Flashes, everything that you like. You have flares and countermeasures over here, which is great. And the performance is pretty much the same as the other Hawk, right? Which is great to hear because it is a very nimble, very light aircraft. Not as much as I thought it would be, but it is still pretty cool. Okay, guys? So this is the flight of it. Let's take a look on the stat card of it. It is a little bit of a different aircraft because it does have the Raider. So you will see that it is a bit different, but yeah. So as you can see, you have the APG-66H over here. Again, very limited Raider for now. I don't think it's ready. You do have the Sky Guardian 200 RWR as well over here. The normal outdoor engine over here. Let me even see. This is the one. It's the same and the same. Okay, so it's the same. So and of course you do have the ability of carrying some other things. So you can carry. The cool part is that you can carry also 6 AIM-9s, but I would take 2 Sky Flashes. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but yeah, you can take some Mavericks, rockets, bombs, the Sea Eagle missile, everything that you love about this vehicle, right? On the BR side of things, it has an 11.3 BR, okay, on air battles, and 11.0 in ground battles. It's interesting because, of course, the major difference here is only the Sky Flash and extra AIM-9s, right? So it's kind of interesting that it has such a high BR just because of that. I mean, in air battles, I can kind of understand, but in ground battles, it is pretty much the same aircraft. I mean, yes, you can take AIM-9s to get rid of the AGM-65, but I mean, does it make it be viable to have a 10.7 going to 11.0 just because of that? Well, you tell me, right? But yeah, overall, guys, it is a very interesting aircraft, but it's not ready yet, as you can see. Once it's ready, we'll be covering as well a little bit more in detail. We have another vehicle, which is the Mosquito Mark 16 over here. What is the difference about this Mosquito? For now, it's a premium for some reason. I don't know if it's going to be a premium. Hopefully not. But yeah, it has the 4,000 pound bomb. As you can see, it has like a bulge under the aircraft over here to have a bomb bay that can carry this massive British bomb, which is great to have, actually. It is pretty interesting, especially because it does have one of these, you know, a bombardier over there. And with that, you can, of course, drop this massive 4,000-pound bomb, right? So let's try to drop it out on those targets over there. It's a bomb that is already in the game, obviously, but not in a Mosquito, which is pretty crazy to have such a small aircraft with such a big bomb. And yeah, there you go. The barrel bomb, 4,000 pound, which is, yeah, pretty great, actually, guys. It is pretty interesting. There we go. Let's see if we can destroy 4 targets. 3. Okay. But yeah, very cool. It doesn't have guns for now. I don't know if they will be, but there are holes there on the model. Like I said, it's not ready yet, so yeah, there's that as well, right? But yeah, it's gonna be another Mosquito that it is pretty interesting just because it has this massive, massive bomb, right? For now, 3.0 as a premium. Hopefully they add for the tech tree. Sometimes they're adding aircraft on a premium line that it's not supposed to be there, but yeah. Another change, guys, is that the Apache Guardian for Indonesia over here is, I think, pretty much ready. So very cool, right? The model itself, the skin, it looks one of the best of the Apache Guardians, right? The other ones are pretty much the same as they were yesterday, so I'm not going to talk too much about them. The main difference, of course, of them is that they don't have the directional, IRCM, right? So, the only main difference here is that they don't have that, and the Chinese one has the stingers, right? So the Indonesian one is pretty much the same, just no the IRCM, and, a very cool skin. So the radar is here, everything is here. I'm pretty sure this thing is ready now, okay? Another thing, guys, some things for France. Apparently, they are reworking on the Acheron MP. It is still not able to carry the 4 missiles that it says here. If you get into a test drive, let me actually get into a test drive. You will see that, oh no, you can. Sorry, yeah, you can take the 4 of them. This was probably yesterday and I was just not aware. But yeah, but basically some people are saying that they are reworking on this missile to make it be a little bit better. We're gonna wait for the data mines to have 100% certainty, right? But it should be doing a little bit more damage. As you can see, sometimes some parts of the tank can absorb a lot of the damage that this missile could do. So they're still like work in progress, but I think the missile is getting better. Another thing that I noticed that they added a new skin for the French, I think. I mean, you guys tell me because I don't play too much with French, but some people are saying that this is a new skin for them. So you tell me. It looks like a terracotta or something like that. So a very cool skin. And yeah, that's kind of it, guys. I couldn't find anything else over here for now. I mean, the F-16AM is still not ready. You can see that the model itself is pretty much done, but the payloads and everything, they are far from being done, right? So we're going to have to wait and see in the upcoming days these things changing. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, because, of course, for now, I think that's it, okay? Another thing, guys, is that make sure to subscribe to keep an eye out. I will be covering once the data mine starts to roll out, the unused stuff that we can find that are here and there that are just more relevant as well. But yeah, you can check it out later. So yeah, this thing can only carry 2 hostables still, so not a lot of changes, guys. Basically the introduction of 2 British new aircraft and the finishing up of the Apache Guardian for the Indonesians. That's kinda it, the main things, okay? So, I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and let me know in the comments what you want to see in the dev server, because we are running out of things, So, if you want to see something specific, let me know in the comments. See you guys. Bye.